It's been a long time since the Philadelphia Eagles have had a defensive back they can be proud of. And now we have Big Play Slay. Darius Slay is having one of his best years. Already has 3 touchdowns and is bringing interceptions back, bringing turnovers back to Philly. And it is a beautiful sight. But I want to ask, how far can this go this year? What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So today I want to talk about Darius Slay and how I believe he can be the defensive player of the year. Now, before we get into that, please do hit that like, hit that subscribe. We are so close to 3K, and we would love for you guys to join that ride. Now, let's get into it, man. So the Philadelphia Eagles defense obviously has been up and down, but one consistent with this team, at least when he's on the field, is Darius Slay. Darius Slay has continued to make big plays, whether it be, picking up fumbles, making interceptions, or just beautiful pass breakups. There has not been one team out here that has put up 100 yards on Darius Slay. He has been the fortress of our team. The one thing we can continuously look at every week and say, at least we have him. Now, I know last year a lot of people were looking at Darius Slay and I think he only had 1 or 2 interceptions, and we're kind of looking at it like, did we overpay this guy? Are we getting duped? Is this what we really needed? And I think that question got answered in multiple ways. Look, I think Darius Slay has really given this defense a new identity. I really do feel like his chatter, his personality, everything, all that has added to this defense getting better, and him being able to take people under his wing. I've seen Tate Gowan say that he's talked to Darius Slay on multiple occasions. We've seen Darius Slay and Devontae Smith form a nice little friendship. So it's stuff like that he's introducing these young guys to the NFL, really giving them just a mentor in himself. So you look at that, and then you look at his play on the field. Like I said, he has not gotten roasted this year, in my opinion. The numbers, the 3 touchdowns, the fumble recoveries, the interceptions, the huge plays that don't go on the stat sheets are all things that I just feel like if there was ever a year that Darius Slay deserves Defensive Player of the Year, I think it's this year. And I'm not going to sit here and say he's had a head and shoulder better year than all the other people that are going to be mentioned in it. But I am just excited to say that an Eagles player should be in that top 3 conversation, especially if he continues to play how he has. Now, I know last game he left the game with a concussion. Hopefully that doesn't hinder him or slow him down for this next game. I don't think it will. I think he'll be a full go. But if down the stretch he can continue to make big plays and the Eagles are somehow able to make the playoffs off of the back of this defense, and obviously the offense is going to be who they are, but if we can somehow make the playoffs and this defense can continue to make big plays, I don't see why there's not a conversation that Darius Slay deserves to be in that top 3 spot. I mean, the first defensive player to win the defensive player of the week for the Eagles since Fletcher Cox, I believe, in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, everything's lining up. This is obviously a guy that I love. I love Darius Slay, if I'm being 100% honest. The way he talks junk on Twitter to the way he talks junk on the field, and he's just an honest person. He's, when he does get beat by a receiver, he's very honest about it. DK Metcalf kind of roasted him. He was very real about it. Said that man's a big man. It is what it is. So he's one of those guys that has just kind of stood at that even keel, and I really do feel like his play has finally caught up to where he wants to be, and this is the best Slay I've seen in a long time, and it's translating into wins. In Detroit he was a very good defensive player, but it just never really translated into much, right? Now his plays are really impacting these games, and I hate to keep bringing it up, but 3 touchdowns. I mean, he's got more touchdowns than some wide receivers. I think he's got more touchdowns than, Kadarius Toney, more touchdowns than Kenny Golladay, and he's getting paid a lot of money to be a wide receiver. So let's be real here. It's fun to watch. It's a lot of fun to watch him out there. And like I said, the intangible part of it is there. The tangible part of it is there. The stats are there. The numbers are there. Everything's in line for him to be in that conversation. And now, like I said, I'm not saying it's a blowout. I'm not saying that he's running away with it. I'm excited to say that an Eagles player, especially a defensive back, is in that conversation. So you guys let me know. I just wanted to make a quick video, but you guys let me know what you're thinking. Do you think Darius Slay should be in that conversation for DPOY? You guys let me know in the comments, but other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is fly. Eagles fly. And we are out here. Peace.
Eagles fly everywhere. This is for you.
Fly, Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch my score